The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Riggins is not here today. He's got the day off. Hopefully, he's enjoying himself to the fullest. I mean, with his bros, his real bros, his two brothers.
I'm going to say he's probably not to the fullest, but...
You don't think?
I mean, I don't think he ever does.
Yeah. I think if he's going to, it's going to be with his brothers, his family.
Yeah. I hope.
I think he probably got drunk last night. They probably all were drunk and they probably laughed and
I hope so.
Carried on some stupidness, you know. Mm-hmm. But I'm pissed. I told him to send me pictures. He hadn't sent me anything.
Nothing. So they
I
went.
I said it like I'm his mom.
Yeah.
Okay, be sure to send me a lot of pictures.
Oh, I know. And he went yesterday, so he's been there a full night. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. They got there yesterday afternoon.
Okay. Well, I want to see pictures too. If you're going to listen to this, send me some.
Yeah.
He won't though.
Nah, he probably won't. Unless he's really been in those beers and he sees something that he thinks like it's an inside joke with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not just going to pose for selfies and send them, and I knew he wouldn't. That's why I told him.
Yeah.
Send pictures. Send as much as you can.
I want to see all three boys standing next to each other.
They look alike, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
They don't look exactly alike, but you could easily tell they're brothers.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think Riggins and his oldest brother look more alike than he looks like his middle brother.
Okay.
But the middle brother looks like both of them enough you could tell they're brothers.
You can tell, yeah.
Brothers.
I would love to see them together.
I don't remember which brother of his it was, but there was a picture of him as a kid, and it looks the same as me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't remember which brother it was, but me and Riggins were talking about it whenever it happened, and I was.
Yeah, I think that was the oldest brother, Matt.
He was like, Rob, are we related?
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be a kick in the head?
Both our families are from the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's getting weird.
So now that we're on Extra Funny, we can expand on this a little bit. But Lindsay was telling us earlier about this. It's a friend of yours, and this was her ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, was this? And they went out to dinner, and he called the waitress / server the C word.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And you know what's funny? Just before we get into this. In all fairness, I thought it was extra funny when we were talking. I forgot we had to do like a different segment. And I'm glad I didn't get too. Was that okay?
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Because we didn't even say the C word. We didn't even call it the C word.
No.
We just said that word.
Yeah, okay. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I feel dumb, but it's fine. Okay. Because I start getting more feisty on the extra, you know?
Uh-huh.
So, okay. We're at dinner. Me, my ex-boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, her, I went to college with her, you know who this is, and her, they were just dating at the time. They weren't married. Mm-hmm. So the waitress forgot his, it was more of a big deal than forgetting ranch. I want to say she forgot to put in his order or something, but it's not to warrant calling her the C word.
Right. And I've had some terrible service in restaurants, and things have gone wrong. So much so that I call myself a jinx, that everybody's order's right but mine most of the time. And I've never thought that there would be an occasion so bad that I would call somebody that.
Never.
Okay.
You, actually, now that I think about it, you've had the worst of anybody. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but even, I don't know what kind of big deal would warrant that anyway. So, but anyway, she came back and said, I am so sorry. And he said, you stupid. Yeah. And
just that fast.
I looked at my boyfriend at the time and said, I think I got to get out of here. Like I was jumping out of my skin. Mm-hmm.
What did she do?
So.
And how old was she?
My age. Oh, we were 30. No, wait. I was on the show, I think. At 30? We were 30. Man. I remember, I kind of blacked out because I was like, where am I right now? She just laughed it off. I could tell she was uncomfortable.
Well, yeah.
So they just got divorced not even a year ago, because he's a narcissist, like clinical.
Mm-hmm. Obviously something's wrong with him.
And I guess she told me the other day that she was blind to a lot of things that he did. She was just like blindsided. I mean, she just, when you're in it, I don't think you realize maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah. In a clinical narcissist, when the least little thing happens against them, they blow it out of proportion and they become just, I can't believe, messing up their order accidentally was, how could you do that to me? You did that to me, and I'm going to cause a scene because I want everybody to look at how wrong you have done me, how awful this place must be to have done that to me. Like getting my order wrong or whatever,
I remember saying, do you want my plate? Like, and I'm not good with handling situations like that because I think I kind of laughed, like, like I don't ever know how to handle a situation because I'm not around people like that.
Well, how many times had you been around him at that point?
Not many.
Yeah.
Not many, maybe one or two.
Yeah, I fear what Jody would have said to him in that, if we were in that situation.
Yeah. She handles things better though like you should handle it.
But I would have even said, he's not my friend.
Right.
I'm connected to him through my girlfriend.
Right.
And I would have said, dude, that was uncalled for. You need to apologize to her.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you don't, I'm going to apologize for you.
Yeah.
I would have had to say something to him. Dude, you're ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then probably left.
Yeah.
Because I would have been so embarrassed, I would have wanted to get out of there.
For sure.
But Jody would have just said, you are out of your mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Is you really, really called her that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have said something.
That's how you should,
And then he would have said something back to Jody, and then I had to bust him in the mouth.
Yeah, it would have become a fight. Yeah. But I look back at, how you look back at incidents and you think you should have handled it. That's one of them. Because
it was probably like, you didn't even think that was real. It was probably like an out of body experience for somebody to act like that.
Yeah.
And who's an adult.
Also that, I say that young, I was probably 30, but it's still, now I would handle it differently, even 10 years difference, I would handle it differently. I think I wasn't as outspoken, maybe. I don't know. I was more timid. I don't know. Looking back, I would have totally,
It would have been bad enough if he would have just looked at y'all and called her that when she walked away. He's like, hey, she's a stupid.
Yeah.
Then you would have still been like, oh, is that necessary?
Yeah. I think I would have.
But to call her that.
Yes.
And how did her manager not come over there and kick him out?
I can't even really. That was probably the most uncomfortable I've ever been at a dinner. It definitely was.
Yeah, if I were the manager of that place. Well, if we're at an event, like say we're putting on like we used to do Second Chance Prom.
Yeah.
And some guy who came to the prom would have said something like that to you or Gwen, whoever's working for us at the time, we would have kicked him out.
Oh, 100%. Actually.
So their manager should have come over and kicked him out for talking to his hands.
Yeah, I know. Remind me to tell you where we were because you know this restaurant too. And you know the owner, which is crazy. But yeah, it's the manager should have. I don't even know if anyone was aware of what happened because
she went back there and said, this guy just called me.
I know. She was young too. She was probably 22, maybe.
Ugh.
Maybe.
Oh, then again, I look at it like if that were my daughter, Lainey.
Yeah.
I'd want to, she'd come home telling me that story. I'd probably want to go find him and beat the shit out of him.
I know. You'd be like, bring me that credit card statement so I can find his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. But
what an animal.
Even after that, I'm in her wedding and she was married for 8 years, 9 years.
Can you imagine what she had to deal with? But I mean, that's stupid on her part. Like I said before, how does somebody even fall in love with a guy that would do that type of a person? How does he get anybody to fall in love with him?
And she's such a cool. She told me when you're in it, it's hard because they, just totally brainwash you. I mean, it's, I don't know. We can make excuses. I don't know. I have no idea, but you know more about it than me.
If he was a narcissist like that, he probably would say things like, "I can't believe you're taking her side." It's always everybody's against you. So anybody that it's either us or them. Because if they believe everybody's always against them, then you're either standing beside them, agreeing with them, or you're on the other person's side. So he probably did that to her a lot.
You got to think, yeah.
Wow.
I know, it's wild.
God. All of you stupid need to just shut up.
More Extra Funny next.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Ken Show Cocktails by RSRV Collective are premium non-alcoholic drinks. Now, they're crafted to deliver bold, sophisticated flavors inspired by classic cocktails, but with alcohol-free indulgence. Now, my wife Jody turned me on to this, and you can get a huge discount, 30% off right now, when you use the code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. That's 30% off with the code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals.
Say goodbye to bland workout gear with Playground's luxurious, sustainable activewear. It blends stunning design with unparalleled fit. You are going to love wear Playground clothing. I have several pieces from them, and it just elevates your workout style. And not only that, it's comfortable. So use code TJ and get the best deal you're going to find anywhere. 20% off. Go to tjriggins.com/deals. Use code TJ for 20% off. Elevate your workout style effortlessly with Wear Playground.
Welcome to Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
We were talking about earlier what everybody's doing this weekend, and I got so interested in what y'all are doing, you and Rob, Lindsay, that I didn't tell y'all what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I am going to, first of all, I'm going to our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. And then we're going to do our regular meetup with little friend Jenny and handsome husband Michael. And they're having a big St. Patrick's Day celebrate, because that's this weekend, in Kannapolis, where Jenny has that condo there that we use as a clubhouse.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, that's what it is. She uses it as a clubhouse. And I think there's baseball going on, too. I think.
Fun.
College baseball.
Yeah.
They've been having these tournaments there. I'm not sure about that, but I know they're having
some kind.
Having St. Patrick's Day stuff.
And you got to wear your green. Your eyes look so green when you wear green. And the other day you were in a blue shirt. I'm like, oh my God, your eyes look so blue. I'm like,
yeah, you said that. I was like, really?
But
blue?
They looked bluer than normal. But maybe not like crystal blue, but like bluer than normal. You're confusing me.
My mama used to say that all the time, that my eyes change color with whatever I'm wearing.
It's kind of like a fictional type werewolf situation or whatever you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Jody says it's creepy.
It's weird.
Like I asked her one time because the sun was right in my face.
Yeah.
And I looked at her and I said, "Are my eyes like really green right now?" And she goes, "Yeah, creepy green, like a cat."
cat. Yeah. It's crazy. They change no matter what.
Yeah.
So you'll wear your green, and if not, you'll have your green eyes. So nobody pinches
I like
you.
getting pinched.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Well,
I've
it
never
depends
understood that.
Depends on who's pinching you,
Yeah,
though.
even as an affectionate thing, I don't like being pinched.
Well, no, who's gonna? Yeah.
I like being cupped and grabbing my ass just like a boom.
Yeah, a grab.
Firm, just
Like a big grab, not like a little pinch.
No, both hands too. Get up in there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I always like St. Patrick's Day stuff. I was joking. I said we ought to go see if there's that big pub crawl going on in Charlotte. You know, there used to be that huge. It was one of the biggest in the country. I don't know if they still do it. There were two guys that would put it on. You remember their names? Something in Leak or Rich and Bennett. Yeah, Rich and Bennett.
Yes.
Yeah, they were like promoters or something.
Yeah, I don't know if they still do that. Certainly, they do something.
Yeah, I think we got caught in that one time. And it may have been the first time that we ever did anything socially with little friend Jenny and handsome husband Michael. We went to a Kevin Hart show at the arena. And I think it was St. Patrick's. They were doing the St. Patrick's Day thing.
Oh, tons of green shirts and
just people everywhere.
Everywhere.
Just, like so much.
I went to one for maybe like a couple hours, but they're intense.
Yeah.
Lots of people.
You remember we used to be in that St. Patrick's Day parade?
I was just going to say that. And it was my first appearance with you guys, I think. Yeah, because I started in January. This was obviously March. I went out and I had nothing green. I went out and bought the cutest little green shorts. Do you remember those with that white top? You probably don't. But anyway, we were on the float, and I remember thinking, this is the coolest thing I've ever done. You were probably like, this is miserable.
Yeah, I hate parades.
Yeah, because we had to wave. And
Well, not that. It's just that when you're in a parade, you got to go get lined up like 2 hours in advance, and you're standing around. And then they don't let you throw fun stuff out anymore.
No. We were on were we on an army type?
I think so. Something like,
kinda cool.
like some sort of army vehicle.
Yeah. I wore the biggest heel wedges because, of course, I was young and I thought that was it. And I was going all over the place on that. I was like, what?
Is that the one that Ace brought his daughter?
Yes.
And then and like, nobody would cuss around her or say anything because like Ace brought his daughter. So
Yeah.
Watch what you're saying.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. I had to really watch
She was
it.
young. But, she probably cussed all of us out at that point. I think she was in middle school.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I know all the words. Yeah. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, and then, Alexis always says that we stopped doing fun stuff when she came along. Like, we don't do any fun stuff anymore.
She told me that. She's told me that several times. And I've only met her like 3 times.
She thought she was going to be a Disney princess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
she grew up listening to all that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But we did fun stuff, but I think you did even more fun stuff before my time. I mean, it's just one of those things where you had to dwindle as you went
Yeah.
because of rules and regs or whatever.
Yeah, we did a lot of those going to, Cancun and the Bahamas and all that when Angie was on the show.
Yeah, never. She probably had the most fun.
Yeah.
We never did Cancun. I mean, we did Disney. That was fun, but
Oh, yeah, we never did a cruise or anything. No, we did a cruise with Gwen after you, though.
Rude. Yeah, no, never did any of that. We have not ever done tropical with me.
Because let me tell you a story about Gwen.
Yes.
She had been right before this cruise, leading up to this cruise, she had been doing an endorsement for some fitness place or something in Charlotte. And she would go and work out with a trainer and all that and then talk about it on the commercials. Well, one of the nights when we were there, we were waiting to go into the dinner, which is fancy. You have to dress up for those.
Yeah.
And all of our couple friends at the time were there. They all went on this cruise with the show. And they were in their 40s. Gwen was 24 at the time. And she was standing there and she was wearing like a sleeveless kind of dressy outfit. And it was a shorter skirt so you could see her legs. And one of Jody's friends said, "Ooh, Gwen, you looking good in that outfit." And she, instead of saying thank you, she said, "I had to work my ass off to look like this." It's just what, this is her personality.
Yeah.
She's assuming they know I've been doing these commercials and talking about it and all that. They know what I've been doing. And you say that when you're 24 in front of 40-something-year-old women, and they kind of just looked at each other and they were like, "Oh."
Now that I am 40,
okay,
girl, I would have been like, "Who are you talking to?" Okay.
And Jody was going, "Yeah, well, we all look like that at 24 too."
Yeah. Yeah, she might as well have just said, "I know," right?
She might as well have just looked at him and said, "Yeah, y'all are a bunch of fat bitches."
Yeah, seriously.
Old fat bitches.
I would have been like, somebody thinks they're hot stuff. But yeah, she was, I get where but yeah.
It's just her personality.
I know.
And I know that's what it was. She thought, they know, because they listen to the radio, they know
absolutely.
that I've been doing all these, workouts and everything.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, but imagine, it's somebody that Kyle works with that's 24, and you're at on a cruise, you've had 2 kids, and they say that. I
would have died. I'm just picturing his assistant. She was younger. She's no longer there, but I would have been like, "I'm sorry, what?" She thinks she's hot stuff, huh?
Well, must be nice.
Yeah, I used to look like that 15 years ago.
And, Jody's always, something's coming when she said, "I got news for you." Anything after that, you're not going to like.
You're not going to like it. Got news for you.
Yeah, that, and her other thing is, "I don't know what to tell you."
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, like if I say, have you seen that pen that I had in here, that I used to sign these checks that you leave for me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. I said, "Well, I thought it was right up here." "Well, I don't know what to tell you."
It's like she's done talking about it. I don't know what to
I haven't seen it. No, I don't know what to tell you. Like, well, I'm not asking you to tell me anything except, have you seen it?
Yeah.
All right. You don't need to rub it in.
Yeah. I miss her.
Oh, God.
It's been one day.
She is funny.
She is a hoot.
Mm-hmm.
She's a hoot. That's what Mom would say.
And then she'll say it to the kids, too, when they were younger. And she'd go, "I don't know."
He's like, "Tell me." Like, okay. Yeah.
Or Lainey would say, "Oh, man, I still have the headache. It's killing me." She goes, "Well, you took Tylenol. I don't know what to tell you."
It's like, you might as well not even say anything, They're like, "I'm regretting even making a comment."
Right.
Yeah. I love that.
What a blessing.
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
R. Gregory Jewelers is traveling thousands of miles to Antwerp, Belgium to buy diamonds directly from the diamond capital of the world. As a master IJO jeweler, we're going to personally pick from the incredible inventory of Antwerp's vaults to bring back the best selection and value to our customers. Let R. Gregory Jewelers know your heart's desire, and we will find it in the heart of the diamond industry during our upcoming trip. Are you ready to be part of Antwerp's 500-year tradition of making diamonds sparkle? R. Gregory Jewelers is here to help make your diamond dreams come true.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our all-star delivery dream team is professional, well-dressed, and trained to treat your home like it's their own. We respect your time with a 2-hour delivery window and a courtesy call on the way because we believe great service starts long before we even arrive. Our all-star delivery dream team is on a mission to earn all 5 stars, every customer, every time. For a limited time, you can get your new mattress set delivered for free, only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Peyton's Promise is our charity that helps people in need when that need arises. But it would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like Table and Twine, Order your locally prepped meals at tableandtwine.com or the Johnson Group Commercial Cleaning. Find them at tjriggins.com/clean.